Hello everyone, welcome back to the THV Foundation channel. That night, the Seoul sky seemed to embrace the earth with its warmth. Thousands of ARMY gathered at the Hope on the Stage final D1 concert venue. A night that promised to be a grand closing of J-Hope's solo journey. But no one expected that the surprise that night would come in a bigger form, deeper, and much more emotional than just a music stage. In the middle of the crowd, the spotlight suddenly shone on a figure that had been missed for a long time. Taehyung, or VBTS, appeared with calm steps, wearing a black jacket and a smile that could barely hide his feelings. His face conveyed nostalgia, longing, and happiness that collided in one moment. Together with the other BTS members, RM, Jin, Suga, Jimin, and not forgetting the Golden Maknae, Jungkook, Taehyung was seen reunited in a bond that never faded. One by one, they embraced each other. But there was one moment that made the atmosphere change to be more intense, when Taehyung and Jungkook's eyes met. That gaze did not only belong to two best friends, but like two brothers who had gone through storms together. Jungkook, who initially seemed relaxed, suddenly hugged Taehyung tightly, as if he was holding back thousands of unspoken words. The cheers from the audience immediately turned emotional. Many cried watching the moment. When the music rolled, Taehyung and Jungkook danced together in the middle of the audience. Not as artists on stage, but as two people who were reuniting in the atmosphere that raised them. Their every movement seemed to symbolize that the BTS family was not over. It would not end. After the concert, rumors quickly spread. Many ARMIs speculated that the members continued the night with dinner together. Some were even convinced that they returned to their old dorm, where everything began. "Tonight feels like 2015, wrote one fan on Twitter. The most touching moment was when the footage showed Taehyung secretly wiping away tears while hugging Suga. His face showed such genuine vulnerability. But the most viral moment was when he and Jungkook sat side by side in the middle of the audience bench, sharing earphones while listening to J-Hope's song. Many said that it was not just an ordinary reunion. It was a night of healing, said an ARMY from Japan. In a world full of pressure and expectations, Taehyung and Jungkook show a human side that is rarely seen on screen. Jungkook, who is known to be more expressive in actions than words, was caught on camera whispering something to Taehyung. Soon after, Taehyung chuckled, then patted Jungkook's shoulder gently. The simple interaction made fans speculate about how deep their relationship was. Not only fans, but even several Korean media outlets highlighted the closeness of the two members who are often referred to as soulmates. The media called them a symbol of BTS chemistry that never fades even though time and distance try to separate them. The next day, Taehyung's Weverse account uploaded a Polaroid photo with a simple caption, "Brothers." In the photo, he and Jungkook smile while showing a peace pose. ARMY comments exploded with thousands of sentences full of love and happy tears. Meanwhile, Jungkook was no less surprising. He wrote on his Instagram story, "A night I will never forget. Thank you, Hyung." It was not mentioned who the Hyung was, but everyone knew who the word was directed at. Their togetherness that night became a symbol of true brotherhood. Many fans even asked the agency to release a documentary about the moment. It was more than a concert. It was a historical moment, wrote a fan site. It's no wonder that the hashtags #Taekook reunion and #Hopeonthe stage final became trending in various countries. The visual of Taehyung tearing up when he saw Jungkook dancing on stage became the most shared video clip on TikTok and Instagram. Seeing their closeness, many ARMIs brought back old memories, trainee days, small dorm days, even when the two of them first performed a song together. It all seemed to come back to life that night. Behind all that, there was a quiet but touching beauty. Taehyung once said in an old interview, "Jungkook is someone I can rely on even when all the lights go out." And that night, lights going out did not mean darkness, but deep intimacy. After the concert ended, several fans reported seeing BTS's van stop at a small restaurant in Gangnam. No cameras, no fan sites, just a quiet night, warm food, and laughter among a family that has been through so much. An anonymous staff member at the restaurant divulged that they were so relaxed, Jungkook and Taehyung, even sat next to each other and shared some grilled meat. It was a simple, yet meaningful, momentous gathering. The night was the epitome of one word: synergy. Not just musical, but emotional, spiritual, and historical. BTS is more than just a band. They are a bond of soul, and Taehyung and Jungkook showed it off elegantly. In one particularly magical moment, Jungkook was seen kissing the back of Taehyung's hand as a sign of respect. It wasn't a big gesture, but it made a big impact. The internet couldn't stop talking about it for hours. For ARMY, it was the reunion they had been hoping for, not just because they wanted to see the members back together, but because it was a collective healing after a difficult and awaited time. Taehyung and Jungkook embodied the BTS spirit, full of love, honesty, and the courage to show emotion without fear of judgment. A rare beauty in the world of celebrity. Now that the night is over, only memories remain, but memories that are truly alive. The moment Taehyung looked at Jungkook, as if to say, "We're still here," will continue to resonate in the hearts of millions. And ARMY knows that no matter where time takes them, as long as their hearts are connected, BTS will never truly be apart. But the story of that night wasn't over. Days after the concert, exclusive photos emerged of Taehyung and Jungkook taking a leisurely stroll along the Han River. Both were dressed casually and appeared to be enjoying a quiet evening without any heavy security. The sight touched ARMY that amidst their fame, these two friends were still finding space to be themselves. One of the most viral photos shows Jungkook laughing out loud as he pats Taehyung on the back. Taehyung's face, his eyes squinting and his shoulders shaking, brought back memories of their youth. This wasn't just a reunion. It was a celebration of a friendship that has stood the test of time and the sometimes cruelty of fame. One fan even wrote on her blog, "Taehyung not only made me believe in love, but also in the meaning of chosen family. They don't have to be blood relatives, but their relationship is stronger than that." The line was quickly shared thousands of times, becoming a favorite quote on social media for the entire week. The incident served as a reminder that behind all the spotlights and the grand stage, there is a genuine, deep-rooted connection. Taehyung and Jungkook are not just symbols of BTS, they are a representation of a genuine human connection, one that cannot be easily broken by distance, time, or circumstances. Many ARMYs are now looking forward to a musical collaboration between the two after that emotional moment. The call for HYBE to release a duet or special project by Taehyung and Jungkook is growing stronger. Not just because their voices match, but because their hearts understand each other, wrote a major Thai fan site. And when asked by reporters how he felt after the concert, Taehyung simply replied with a short but touching sentence. "It was a night I wouldn't trade for anything. Because that night, I felt like I came home." Thank you for watching the video on this channel, ARMY. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any exciting updates about BTS, especially the sweet moments between Taehyung and Jungkook that always melt your heart. We will continue to present exclusive content, from behind-the-scenes concerts, special interviews, to hot rumors that are currently being discussed in fandom circles. See you in the next video with a more heart-rending story, and of course closer to our beloved BTS members. Remember, your love and support are the greatest encouragement for them, and for us too, to continue to present the best.